Road trip! Riding in the car is one of my absolute favorite ways to travel with kids, but the prospect of entertaining toddlers, preschoolers, and young children for long periods of time can be pretty daunting. If you're here looking for ways to keep your kids busy in the car on a long road trip you've got coming up, you're in luck. This video has tons of ideas and tips for you, so stay tuned. Hey, what's up guys? It's Emily from A Mom Explores, and I'm a mom of 4 kids, ages 5 months all the way up to 7 years old. Over the past few years, we've done dozens of road trips, short road trips I'll call them, anywhere from 1 hour away to 5 or 6 hours away. To me is a short road trip. We're also veterans of the long haul road trip. We just moved back to Wisconsin from Florida. This is where all of our family lives. But when we lived in Florida, we would often drive all the way up to Wisconsin to visit family for holidays and summer breaks. And so we are no stranger to the 20 to 24 hour range road trip in the car with young kids. It's not easy, but it's doable. Over the years, we've come up with a lot of great ideas for things to do in the car with kids to keep them busy so they're not on screens the entire time. If you're new to road tripping, the good news is that the more you road trip with kids, the better travelers they will become. As you road trip more, kids will learn how to entertain themselves in the car. You won't have to direct their activities quite as much, which gives you a little bit more freedom to take a nap, eat a snack, read a book, anything you want. Jam out to your music. First of all, let's talk about my policy when it comes to kids' activities on a road trip. While this entire video is about lots of activities that you can choose from, I don't always give my kids that many choices on any given road trip. Sometimes I find that the fewer activities a kid has to do, the more they'll focus on them. If they have too many options, they'll whine that they're bored. Each of my kids that is old enough is in charge of packing their own entertainment for the trip. I might order from Amazon or stop at the dollar store and pick up a few surprise or new items for them that I'll add to their bag after I look through them. But for the most part, they each get one backpack to fill. Preschoolers and toddlers, I'll do a smaller backpack because they don't generally bring as much. But they're in charge of filling their backpack with a few toys, a few activities, a few books that they want to bring. I really love giving them the responsibility because then they can't whine to me that they don't have anything to do because they're the ones that chose what they wanted to do. Here are my favorite things to bring in the car to keep the kids entertained without much direction from us. And a lot of these things are educational as well. All right, here we go. The first category, of course, is snacks. Be prepared with tons of snacks on your road trip. When all else fails, a healthy snack will keep kids busy for at least 10 to 15 minutes and can buy you a little bit of quiet time. Some of our favorite snacks to bring on a road trip are fruit pouches, granola bars, peanut butter and jelly sandwiches, string cheese if you're bringing a cooler, drinkable yogurt, protein bars, homemade treats like chocolate chip cookies or homemade energy balls. You get the picture. Also, we normally don't eat lots of processed food at home, but on a road trip, all bets are off. I might bring individually packaged bags of chips or crackers for them to enjoy, and I emphasize to them that it's a special treat. The second category of items that I love to bring on road trips with kids, all the way from toddler age up to our oldest, who's now 7, are sticker books. And there are different kinds of sticker books that you will want to bring on the trip. First of all, there's the really fun number learning sticker book. This is great for toddlers and preschoolers. The stickers are in the middle and then they find the pages and do things like put the numbers in order. For some reason, kids just love stickers, and so this will keep them busy for a long time. Just be ready to peel stickers off your kid's car seat. A new discovery I've made in the realm of sticker books are these paint by sticker books. So there's pages and pages of just sticker shapes in the middle. And each page corresponds with a puzzle. For example, this unicorn puzzle, and kids will have to follow the numbers on there to create the final results. Love these paint by sticker books. I'll link them below. This construction vehicle sticker book was a huge hit with my 3-year-old on our last cross-country road trip. He doesn't quite understand that he's supposed to take the stickers from the middle and put them on the shapes here. But honestly, it doesn't matter. It kept him busy, and that is what matters. The third category of activities I like to suggest or pack for my kids are drawing activities for the car. My kids all have a sketchbook with just tons of blank pages in there where they can draw whatever they want to draw. And then I found these. It's a little bit of a throwback, a little bit of nostalgia. These are design activity kits where they can rub the side of a crayon on here and it transfers the image onto the paper. I'll show you what it looks like without the paper. There are all kinds of plates in there with textured pictures on them. Another option for drawing, especially if you have toddlers or preschoolers, is a boogie board. It's just an LED screen and you can color on it with a stylus. And then to erase it, you just press the button at the top. We use this in church all the time with our younger kids, and it works great in the car as well, as long as they don't keep losing the stylus. Make sure you have extras of these. Of course, I would also include just regular old coloring books in this category. Kids love to color, so cheap ones from Amazon, Target, Walmart, the dollar store, anywhere you can find them. Coloring books are always a hit. The next category of road trip activities are brain games and road trip activities. Things that feel like games and fun, but they're actually learning from them. Brain Quest is an awesome option. They also have Brain Quest workbooks, so that's something to consider, but I love these little cards because they come connected so the kids don't lose them or drop them in the car. The answers are on the back, so they love quizzing mom and dad and seeing if we can get the answers to their Brain Quest questions. Spot It is such a cool game for little kids. If you have not played this with your kids yet, I actually find this really fun. So basically it comes in this tiny can. Let's see if I can get it open. And you have these circular cards, and each player gets half the deck, or if you're playing with 3 people, a third of the deck. So you split it evenly among the players, and then each player puts down a card, and whoever can find the picture that matches on the 2 cards or the 3 cards, however many players, first gets to keep the pair. So obviously on this one it's that red road sign. This is kind of tough in the car, but if you have 2 kids sitting next to each other, if you have some sort of tray, this would be perfect. And it's small and compact and doesn't take up much space, and it's really fun. Activity books are another wonderful choice for kids to use in the car. Because I'm a former teacher, I like making my own activity books for kids. It comes with a coloring page on the front, the license plate game, road trip alphabet game, and then other educational games like word search, crossword puzzle, tic-tac-toe. They can create their own license plate, and there's tons more pages with educational games that kids enjoy playing. And I just print these out for my kids before each road trip, and I keep them in a binder. And my 3-year-old just got his binder for the first time on our last road trip, and I do have one dedicated to younger kids too. They fill out the weather, they can fill out and color numbers, match cars with the buildings they go with. And my absolute favorite, and there's one of these in the older kids as well, is a road trip scavenger hunt. This keeps them busy for so long. The kids love looking for these things out the window, and they'll even stop what they're doing and get out their scavenger hunts if they spot something that they missed when they were doing it before. So you can find these below. I've linked to them. You can print them as many times as you want for your kids. So road trip activity books are such a fun option. Now, I'm a huge reader, so I always encourage my kids to have quiet reading time at some point during the road trip, so I can have reading time as well. And I love to pack my older kids graphic novels or comic books because they're not challenging, they're fun, the kids actually stay entertained while they're reading them. And I find that's perfect for a road trip because I don't want to be digging into like a classic novel on a road trip. I want like a beach read, something easy that I don't have to focus too hard on. Other types of books I would recommend for kids are search and find books. I love this national parks one for the kids. It inspires them to get outdoors, but it also keeps them busy. Here's an example of one of the pages. They have to find all the items over on this side. I gave this 50 states book to my daughter for Christmas one year, and she loves bringing it in the car because I'll tell her what state we're driving through and she'll find that page and she'll tell us fun facts about the state. So that kind of gets the whole family involved. Book, the pictures are just lovely. So yeah, this is a fun one for younger kids as they're learning about the states you're driving through. I love maps, and I want my kids to love maps too. I don't know why I love maps so much. So I got this atlas for kids. It's specifically a road trip atlas for kids. So you can see it's got the actual maps and the atlases inside the book, but then it also has roadside attractions, and it highlights cool things to do in each state. So this is another thing my older kids that can read will look through, and again, I'll tell them what city or state we're driving through, and they'll look up the fun facts and what to do there. Okay, parents, let's talk screen time. I firmly believe that long road trips and airplane trips with kids are not the time to be limiting screens. You might feel differently, and it totally depends on your kid. So if you're different and you like to limit screen time when you're traveling, more power to you. I totally respect you. Hunger Games salute. You got this. You're amazing. But if you're like me and sometimes you just want some quiet time and you just want to read your book or take a nap, and the kids are driving you crazy, I definitely turn to screen time. So for Christmas one year, we got each of our kids one of these kids Kindles. And on here we have the free time app. You get it for free for the first year when you buy the Kindles. And then after that you pay a monthly fee for the free time app for all of your kids. It covers all your kids. But I love the free time app on the kids' Kindles because once they're in the app, they can't exit and surf around on their Kindle. And the free time app has kid-friendly stuff, and you can set the age limits on the parental controls so you know your kid's not going to be like on YouTube finding weird things. You can download things before you leave so that when you're away from Wi-Fi, they actually have shows and videos to watch, games to play. There are books and audiobooks on here as well. So you can make it as educational as you want. You can also limit screen time on certain activities. So if you only want them to watch videos for 10 minutes and then read the rest of the time on their Kindle, you can set those controls in the parental control section. It's super easy. But yeah, I love that they can't escape the app once they're in it, because especially if you have younger kids, you know how that goes. You have to keep climbing back and fixing it for them. Next, I'd like to focus specifically on toddlers and preschoolers. Having readers who can actually quietly read to themselves and do activity books is relatively new to me. We spent a lot of our early years road tripping with toddlers that have to be entertained for most of the time. And so I've got a few great tips for you moms with little ones, how to keep them entertained in the car as well. I don't have any with me, but my two absolute favorite toddler road trip items are Crayola Color Wonder books and markers. They're coloring books, but they have special paper, and the markers that come with them only color on that paper. I will link those below. You can thank me later. The other one is the Melissa and Doug Water Wow book. They're super cheap on Amazon. I'll link those as well. But basically they come with a brush, and the pages of the book are hard, and they just paint with the brush, and all that's in the brush is water, and you can just keep refilling it. And when they paint on the picture, the colors come out, and then after it dries, they can paint it again. So they can reuse it the entire trip. They're amazing. Again, I'll link that below. With toddlers, you're going to want to make use of magnets. One of my favorite hacks, I guess, I kind of don't like the word hack, but I guess this is a hack, is to get one of these tins. This is from when my daughter was little, and we found these magnets that stick to the back of popsicle sticks. They have adhesives on them, and then we put sight words on the front. So could be really educational, or you can just order some fun magnets from Amazon or find some at your local store, whatever your kid's into. So like vehicle magnets, farm animal magnets, princess magnets, whatever you can find, put in here, and they can play magnets, and it's all contained. Another option for magnets is like one of these alphabet magnet things that can just sit on their lap, and you don't have to have alphabets on here. You could again do like the magnets that you can create scenes with. If you don't want to buy one of these, you can just grab an old cookie sheet from your kitchen and make sure magnets stick on that and play with the magnets on that as well. Then this is the headphones I use for my toddlers and preschoolers because it just slides over their head like a headband. It's really soft, and then it just plugs in. And this is a great way to get your toddler to keep their headphones on. If all else fails, don't forget about music. Music always can change the mood in the car. Baby Shark and all of those Pink Fong songs are a great option. Go to your library and check out a new CD to listen to during your road trip, or if you have iTunes, Apple Music, you can find anything on there, or Spotify. Create your own road trip playlists. Introduce your kids to your favorite road trip songs, or you can always sing. Teach them some fun road trip songs like 99 Bottles of Milk on the Wall, or whatever your favorite songs happen to be. Singing with them, nursery rhymes, telling stories from your childhood. My kids love that. Audiobooks, especially once your kids get a little older, listen to a family audiobook together for some quiet time in the car. So there are lots of ways that you don't have to have things for the kids to use. You can entertain them by talking or listening. Don't forget about word games and conversation starters as well. I have an entire blog post with 100 printable conversation starters for kids. Some of them are serious, some of them are silly, some of them are kid-friendly would you rather options. If you're feeling overwhelmed by all of this information and you need to look at it, if you need a list in front of you, I have 2 blog posts written on this very topic. One aimed at toddlers and preschoolers, and then one that I just wrote that's meant for kids ages about 4 to 8 who can read and do activities on their own. So those are for more independent older kids. I'll link both of those blog posts below, and that should help you so you can go back and read through everything. Tons of links in there to my favorite products as well. If you're preparing for your road trip, don't forget to check out my video where I've gone through how we pack and organize for a road trip, linked right there. So you can click on that and check out that video too. I hope you found this helpful and that you are going to make some awesome road trip memories with your family very soon. Don't forget to like and subscribe if you found this video helpful, and go check out my other family travel videos for tons more information on how to make travel with kids easier and more attainable for the average parent. Love connecting with you guys here. I'm also on Instagram at A Mom Explores, so come find me over there. Check out Instagram stories. I'm usually active on there. Can't wait to connect with you more. Until then, keep exploring.